I would like to extend a warm welcome to the Doc Podcast to Melissa Methven.
Scott, he was a fantastic dentist. He was very much a perfectionist, and he felt very deeply for his patients. But unfortunately, in March 2022, he died by suicide. He had a hard time owning that he was struggling. He just kind of hid behind that mask, that smile. He gave so much at the dental office that once he got home, he had nothing left. Scott loved the skill, the clinical side. But there's so much more to it. A lot of time with depression and suicide ideation, people are isolating themselves. Over time, I started noticing my body speaking and showing signs of suppression. He was never open to see a professional help because he was afraid to get a diagnosis. He couldn't see all the friends that were there for him, the family, the love, his wife, his 2 kids, couldn't see all of that. He looked perfect. We've got, the family, we're all smiling of the boy, 1 girl. After Dad was 3 days at the hospital, and I've had to tell them he's not making it and he's not coming back. They were really scared. What we're gonna do without Dad now? What are we gonna do, Mom? When you are the survivors of suicide, there's so much guilt and shame that happened. I was having heart palpitation. I even called my doctor thinking I was having a heart attack. Couldn't sleep, I couldn't eat. It was such in shock. Asking for help was not comfortable, but I had to learn to reach out. I've had too many things that has happened in our lives, and even my kids' life now, that there's clearly we are guided. I've always believed in a higher power and in God, but to see that with your own eyes, we definitely know He's by our side, and and always be there. I bring my son to his soccer game first of the season. He's like, I wish Dad was there to see that. I did really good. You can understand cancer and the progression of that. Well, now they can understand the brain illness where you cannot make clear decisions. I still have pictures, family pictures of Dad here. We openly talk about him all the time in front of people. It's not an uncomfortable thing for us. And just keeping him alive. They love that I talk about Dad often, through interviews and podcasts, and just share his story. Maybe it'll nudge someone, be like, oh, I've noticed my significant other going through this path. You have to keep doing the work. You have to speak your truth. You want to live a fulfilled life, and you can get through that darkness.